Once upon a time, Peter, one of Jesus' friends, had a question. He ran up to Jesus, his eyes wide with curiosity.
Jesus, how many times should I forgive someone who hurts me? 7 times.
Jesus smiled kindly and shook his head.
Not just 7 times, Peter, but 77 times.
Peter's jaw dropped. 77 times. That's a lot. Jesus nodded and began to tell a story to help Peter understand. There was once a mighty king who wanted to settle his accounts. He called in all the people who owed him money. One servant came in, trembling. He owed the king 10,000 bags of gold. That's more gold than 100 treasure chests. But the servant had no money to pay the king. Not even one shiny coin.
Please, Your Majesty, give me more time, and I will pay everything back.
The king thought for a moment. He saw how sorry the servant was, and his heart filled with kindness.
I forgive your debt. You don't have to pay me back at all.
The servant couldn't believe it. He jumped to his feet. Thank you! Thank you! He shouted, running out of the palace. But on his way home, the servant saw another man who owed him money. It wasn't 10,000 bags of gold, just a few silver coins. The servant grabbed the man by the collar.
Pay me back now!
The man fell to his knees, just like the servant had done before the king.
Please, give me more time and I will pay you back.
But the servant shook his head.
No! Off to jail you go until you pay every coin.
Some people saw what happened and were upset. They went straight to the king and told him everything. The king called the servant back.
You wicked servant! I forgave your enormous debt. Shouldn't you have shown kindness to your fellow servant, just as I showed kindness to you?
The king sent the servant away until he could pay back everything. The servant learned a hard lesson that day. Jesus looked at Peter and said,
This is how my heavenly Father will treat anyone who refuses to forgive others from their heart.
Peter nodded slowly. He understood. Forgiving others wasn't about counting how many times. It was about having a heart full of kindness and mercy. So, the next time someone says, I'm sorry, remember the king and the servant. Forgive others, just like God forgives you. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll teach someone else about the power of forgiveness too.